Hi, my lovelies. How's everyone doing? Today we're talking about Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuin, McQuin, McQuiston. I have no idea how to say her name, but she is an excellent writer. Um, I've read Red, White, and Royal Blue a couple of days ago, like almost a week at this point. Yeah, yeah, almost a week at this point. Uh, and I had some time to think on it. I took a lot of notes, which helps with script and stuff. And we're gonna talk about it. It's a love story between the first son of America and the Prince of England. Uh, of course, these aren't like real people. These are like fictional characters. Um, but it's a really good story and it's a really cute story. Like I do love this story so much. It's the first story that in a while that I felt like I wanted to just immediately start rereading. Like I finished the audiobook because I listened to the book because I don't have the actual physical book yet. Um, I listened to the audiobook and the moment it ended, I wanted to put it from the beginning because I loved this book so much. I don't think that's ever happened for me, which is weird. But yeah, for the non-spoilery people, this is the concept of the story, and I probably say that you should go if you don't want to be spoiled, but yeah. Bye. Bye to those who didn't read the book. Those who have, stay tuned because I will talk about the book in detail on my notes and stuff. So, those who stayed around, those who have read the book, and those who maybe want to be spoiled if they haven't, I don't know. I know some people like to read when they know what the story's about, but like they know the path of the story, but I don't know. I'm not that type of person. Um, so, for those people, for the people who've read, let's talk about Red, White, and Royal Blue. This book has been hyped up so much all over TikTok and BookTalk. I was showed it. It was showed to me by one of my friends, and they're the ones who showed it to me and who recommended it, which I'm really grateful for because again, one of my favorite books ever now. Um, but let's go through my notes and let's see what's happening. So the first thing that I wrote is it's a hate to love, which with an exclamation point, so you can see the excitement. Though it wasn't a hate to love for long, obviously, because like 2/3 of the book, I do enjoy a good hate to love, like Cruel Prince, Crescent City, like that's my jam. I do love a lot of hate and love relationships. If they're healthy relationships by the end. But I do enjoy a little like tension. I do like that. Um, and then okay, so we gotta talk about this. The scene at the wedding when they're drunk. And when they fall and the cake falls on them, the scene that started it all. The scandal that started it all. I loved that scene. I loved that scene so much. It was so fun. Um, and okay, next, the New Year's party. Awkward Henry is everything. The kiss was awesome. Okay, so the New Year's party was like a hundred different things, but like I did the moment I've seen this done in fan art a lot because I do enjoy looking through fan art. The cute moment when um Henry was like awkwardly intense and didn't know how to dance like a club, like clubbing, like didn't know how to dance to non-classical music, and Alex just put it like said that like you need to loosen up, and then put his hands on Henry's hips, and Henry just tensed up. It's like that's the opposite of what I said. Oh my god, that was so cute. That was so cool. I loved that. Awkward Henry is everything. Also, obviously, we gotta talk about the kiss. again, the kiss that started it all. The Henry kiss. I did love that scene a lot. Yeah. And then, oh my god, the bi panic. Yes. Oh my god, the bi panic. Oh, I love this. I have said this like 100 times, and I feel like by the end of the video I'll say it 100 more. But love this book so much. Love the bi panic. I feel you. I feel you, Alex. If you ghost me again, I'll put you on a no-fly list. Oh, when they met up again after the kiss, after the New Year's party, and Alex just like, if you ghost me again, I'm gonna put you on a no-fly list. I can't believe I ever thought I was straight. Again, quotes are my jam. I love these. I can't believe I ever thought I was straight. Yes. Also, I also feel you. But yes. Yes, very much so. And I did, yeah, that whole scene. Okay, the moment when he talked about the names and like what their names meant and what people they were named after, and Henry was like, I got both the gay kings, that's a prophecy for you. Like, what? This author knows how to do quotes, like really knows how to do quotes. Like, I do enjoy a good one of these. And then another note that I have here is like, this book is spicy. I didn't expect that. I'm not complaining because I read Sarah J. Maas, but I did not expect that. And then, but it was cute. It was cool. Yeah, I did like that. I did like the scenes and stuff. Okay, so I wrote a thing. I had a prediction that I had a bad feeling about Luna, Senator Luna, Raphael Luna. Raphael? Is that his name? Yeah, something like that. Senator Luna. I had a bad feeling about him from the start. Of course he ends up like, and then I was right because he does end up betraying them. He does end up going on the campaign of the other guy. I have no idea what his name is. I don't remember. But he did end up going on the campaign of that other guy, but literally, like, he switched sides, so he did it to infiltrate and stuff. But I did have a bad feeling that came true. So he did switch to the other side, but he came back, so. And then the scene, oh my god, the scene where Zara finds out. The scene where Zara finds out about them. About them too. Like the scene where she catches them and and Alex is just like, get in the closet. Yes, we can unpack the ironic symbolism later. Go. That scene, oh my god. That scene. Also, yeah, again, Zara's reaction is like, oh my god, did I do this when I set you two up? When I set it up for you to be friends? Zara freaking out was so cool, was so funny, like, yeah. The PowerPoint presentation! The presentation! Oh my god. I talked to my friend that recommended me this book about this. Like, they also said, like, the PowerPoint presentation is one of the most, like, iconic moments in the whole book. Like, you can be gay, that's good, that's great, just not with the fucking Prince of England. Not with the Prince of the United Kingdom. But yeah, so the presentation that Alex's mom does is just, oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, yeah. Oh, I loved, okay, so there was the moment after, so when the mom said, like, Do you feel forever about him? Yeah, I do. Then fuck it. I loved that. Like, the support from Alex's mom was just, it was heartwarming. It was so heartwarming. And then, okay, so I had a prediction that from the beginning, I felt that from when they started to write emails to each other, I felt like that they would somehow be leaked, which was like, I loved all of the emails so much, but at the same time, it kind of like, it gave me a kind of an anxiety kind of thing, because from the beginning I felt that they were gonna be leaked. When they were leaked, okay, so the emails, about the emails, I'm gonna go back. So when about the emails, I loved how they just, at the beginning, they did like weird names, like weird signings and weird like the prince of don't make me actually learn your title, and uh, um, Alex, first son of not liking parties or something like that, like not liking parties, not liking social functions or something like this, like all of these weird random like sign offs that they did, and like, that was so nice. That was so cute, and that was so funny. I loved that so much. And the whole conversation that they had on like the about like the whole personal stuff that was in those emails. I feel so bad for them for being outed. And like, I feel like Alex was kind of okay with it. I like Alex kind of, he accepted his sexuality and stuff, but Henry wasn't. Like, Henry wasn't ready for it, for the world to know. Like, people should be given the choice of like when they decide to reveal something like that about themselves to the world. So yeah, kind of. And yeah, so Henry, like, Alex's family was way more supportive than Henry's was. I mean, there was B and his mom, but his mom didn't. They don't. They his mom only like not became supportive. She was supportive, but like, she only revealed the fact that she was supportive at the end. So she wasn't part of the picture so much. But Henry, like, his brother and his grandmother, and they kind of like, it's the reason. That's why it's hard, because yeah. Uh, I feel like I felt so bad for Henry then. And when they were outed, and then they like, Alex and everyone was flying to England, and when they were flying to England, and Alex was just pacing and didn't know what to do. And then Zara just called Sean, which, by the way, I called the fact that they were engaged. I called the fact that they were like the couple, like, from the moment when she said she was engaged. I was like, is it Sean? Is it that guy? Yeah, I called it. But the moment where Zara gave the phone to Alex, and when Alex heard Henry's voice, and then Alex like, sweetheart, and Henry said, hello love, like, that just made me sob. That just made me cry. Like, that made me tear up. I loved that moment so much. Like, oh my god, I'm soft. I'm so soft. Also, I won't lie, not about this, not about you. Oh, the quotes in this book again. I love them. I love quotes in all books. I always notice quotes, but it's still nice. Yeah, I knew that Zara and Sean were engaged. I loved the relationship between Alex, B, Nora, June, and Henry. So they're a little group. Also Pez, but Pez, I felt like Pez was this character who he was a really cool concept. He had a really cool concept of a character, but we didn't get anything about him. We only got the fact that like he had a huge crush on June and stuff, and he was constantly trying to impress her and stuff when she wasn't really that receptive. I mean, kind of at the party when they did with the karaoke and kimonos, and when they were drunk and stuff. But again, like, I feel like Pez was this character who, like, he kind of deserved a little more character development, or like a little more show time, like part of the book, because I feel like he deserved a lot more, because he's a cool character. Like, he's a cool character. Yeah, I wanted to see more of him, but also, yeah, so the relationship between the whole group, and like how close they were, and how what good friend, how much good friends they were. That's not a way to say it. How good of friends they were. Kind of. Also, Henry's mom's speech was amazing. I wanted to write it all down, but it was huge. But the whole thing of like, she was ready to dethrone the queen, like she was ready to dethrone her own mother to keep Henry safe, and him to keep Henry loved. Like, that was really, really cool. Also, the whole like the whole thing with history, huh? Like, history, huh? But we're gonna make some. Like, the whole with the t-shirts and the support. I cried when Henry's mom opened the curtains at the palace, and there were like a crowd, like a huge crowd of people with like pride flags and like support for the guys and for Henry and Alex. And oh my god, I loved that so much. I was literally crying. And yeah, history, huh? But we're gonna make some. That's like that's, I think, the like staple quote of this book. Like, it's on merch and stuff, and it's on t-shirts and stuff. Um, Also, I called the fact that Luna was the one who sent Nora the email. I called it, like I said, that like I guessed it before it happened. Not before the email was sent, but before it was revealed that it was Luna who sent the email. Okay, Zara finding out about the whole thing was just hilarious. Just full on hilarious. And yeah, again, okay, so a thing that I wanted that didn't happen in the book was that I really wanted it to end with them getting engaged. Like, I really wanted it to end like that way. And I think I know why I wanted it to end that way. First of all, because I'm a hopeless romantic, obviously. And the other reason is because I think when I was listening to it, and I was scrolling through Pinterest looking at fan art and stuff, and there was one of those like incorrect quotes kind of type of thing that was like, it's not an incorrect quotes, but like ideas about the book or something like that, where it's like, it was like, at their engagement party, at their, like, it's their engagement party, and they, instead of like going to the actual party and like greeting guests and stuff, they're just kissing in a room, like alone. Just they're just they're just like kissing in a room. I did love that. Like, and I think, like, because it was mentioned that it was their engagement party, I really hoped that they would get engaged, that it would end with the fact that they got engaged. I was waiting, like, at the party of like that announced that Ella, is it Ella Claremont? Claremont Diaz? Yeah. Is it Ella Claremont? Alex's mom. At the party where where Alex's mom was like, it was found that Alex's mom was gonna be president for one more term, I think. One more term. Then that, I felt like that would be like the moment where he would ask Henry, like, where he would get on down on one knee and like ask Henry. I really wanted it to happen. It didn't. But yeah, so another kind of, if I'm being nitpicky, like, this is me being really nitpicky, but if I had to say anything about it, in the like kind of like criticizing thing, is that I felt like the end was a little bit drawn out. Like, I felt like the end didn't have to be as long as it was. I felt like the like, from the moment where like the support was shown, and from the moment that they like it was resolved to the fact that they were like, it was gonna be okay and they were gonna go through it, like, from the moment, what happened, like, from the moment where they announced like the fact that when Alex made his speech, like, there's a speech that he makes at the end, from that moment until the election is called, like it's kind of, I felt like that was kind of like a little bit too long, a little bit too drawn out. But again, this is me being really nitpicky. I do love this book a lot. Like I've repeatedly said throughout this video. But yeah, this is the first book like in a while that I've really felt like I really wanted to read to reread it as soon as I finished. I didn't reread it, but it's the first book in a while that I've wanted to like restart from the beginning and just re-listen to it. But I didn't, and yeah, I gave it 5 stars. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. But I do enjoy it. Like I enjoyed this one more than the Song of Achilles. I love them both, but this one was better in my mind than the Song of Achilles was, because of different stuff. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this review of Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. I'm sorry for butchering that name. But thank you. I hope you enjoyed this review, and please subscribe, give it a like, and comment something. Comment what you thought about the book. And I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.